Hi, I'm Karin Van Dyke, and this is Finlandia Fridays.
Hello, and welcome to Finlandia Fridays. I'm your host, Devin O'Neill. Today I'm joined by Vice President for Advancement Karin Van Dyke. Karin, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Devin. Glad to be here.
Today we are talking about By Faith. What is By Faith?
By Faith is the recognition of the 140 alumni and graduates of the Suomi Seminary, which was the origins of Finlandia University and Suomi College. It happened in 1898 through 1958, and we are recognizing those alumni this weekend.
Awesome. So this has been a big event. This has been a long time coming. Can you tell me about what inspired Finlandia to commemorate these?
Well, it was brought to our attention by one of our Suomi seminarians that perhaps this was a good time to do that. There are 5 of the 140. There are 5 surviving members, and 4 of them are able to make it this weekend. So we're very thrilled about that. So there's a lot of components to this event, and we've got a very thorough program for everybody. Things begin on Saturday, tomorrow, at 2 o'clock at Gloria Dei Lutheran Church. We'll have a old-fashioned hymnody as well as an organ recital that has been orchestrated, so to speak, by Father Corbinetti and Pastor Peter Voorhees. So there'll be a good hour of good old-fashioned finished hymns, as well as some beautiful arrangements by Bach on the organ by Corbin.
Wow.
So that will be the first event where people will check in. We've got over 100 people attending. So they will be coming to Gloria Dei Lutheran Church. From there, we will meet at 4 o'clock at the Chapel of St. Matthew's, and that will be our first inaugural lecture series that's sponsored by Rudy and Darlene Kempenin and their family. And Reverend David Van Clay will be giving that lecture. From there, we will have a banquet and reception following on Saturday night. And then Sunday morning, at 10:30, we will dedicate a special sculpture that will be installed outside of the entrance to the Chapel of St. Matthew, followed by a worship service in which we will install our new campus pastor, Sarah Semler-Smith.
That's awesome. That sounds like a very busy schedule.
It is, and there's lots of details in between.
Yeah. Is there an event that you're looking forward to the most?
I think our program during the reception and buffet dinner will be very, we're going to call on the surviving seminarians to tell stories, as well as their family members. We are identifying the family members who are attending this weekend by a name tag that has a ribbon affixed at the bottom that says family members. So we've got children, grandchildren, friends of the family that are here to celebrate their loved ones who are no longer here. Many of them are no longer here.
Right. But just it's going to be a wonderful celebration. I'm really eager to see what the statue looks like. I have no idea.
Yes.
I haven't heard much yet.
Yeah, so that was commissioned by Bruce A. Niemi, who's a Finnish-American sculpturist. He's down in the Illinois border. His statue is also entitled By Faith, which interesting. He has a series of his own that's called By Faith. So he's adapting one of his original concepts and bringing it to the Copper Country. It also has a copper element inside to represent the Copper Country.
I mean, that's very fitting, of course. I know you also have a special person helping you identify family members of former seminarians. Can you talk about how instrumental alumni, is it Les Niemi? Niemi has been
yes.
For this event.
Yes, Reverend Les Niemi has been a stalwart supporter of this from day one, and his memory is impeccable. So he's reached out to family members that he's known. He's served many congregations in the Upper Peninsula and elsewhere. So it's a close network. The Suomi Synod was very tight. They no longer exist in that true form that they do. They've merged into other synods within the Lutheran Church. But he's kept in touch with many of them. Our mailing list is over 300 names now. Many of those people we had not identified. So he was very instrumental. And with a list of 300 and over 100 coming, that's a pretty good result.
That memory's super important.
Yes, it is.
It's huge for it.
It is.
So going back to, I want to talk more about Sarah Semler-Smith and just what she's bringing to campus.
Sarah is a team with her husband. He will be the pastor at Gloria Dei Lutheran Church, so they are a clergy couple. They have 2 young children. She's worked in youth ministry and young adult ministry for over 10 years in her career. Meeting her, she's very dynamic. She's very well-spoken. She's empathetic. I think she is coming to our campus at exactly the right time. She resonates with students. She has them for meals. She likes to talk over food, so we can expect good things.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Well, it's going to be, in addition to By Faith, there's also Parade of Nations going on. We have a ton of athletic events. It is going to be a busy weekend.
It is. Weekend.
This will be my first Parade of Nations. Give me a little background on what to expect for Parade of Nations.
Well, it's been going on for over 50 years. Okay. So we meet in front of Quincy Green at 11:30 and process by countries. Finlandia leadership, along with Michigan Tech leadership, leads the parade. And we process, and the bands are interspersed along the way. We're really excited to see the Cass Tech band come back. Cass High School is very energetic, and they're not to be missed.
And they'll actually be at Finlandia's football game for a halftime show, which I'm really excited about.
Do not miss them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put many high school bands and college bands to shame.
Yeah, having grown up downstate, I've always heard of Cass Tech.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen them in person, so I'll be at the game.
Very professional.
Yeah, I'll be there. So, Karin, I want to thank you for taking the time to chat with me today.
You bet.
It is going to be another busy weekend here at Finlandia with the By Faith events, which will be taking place tomorrow and the following day. And then please visit finlandia.edu/byfaith to learn, to see the full timeline of events. And we'll see you next week.